Hey everyone, it's Wheels Programming, and today we're going to continue our series of making a library catalog. Just in the last video, we just connected the React and Flask with the front end and the back end so they can communicate with each other, and I also created some different routes that were going to be used inside of our application. If you want to learn how to create these routes, I'm going to link 2 videos in the description where I show you guys step by step how to make all these and how to connect a database and everything. So let's go back to the application. So inside of appj.js, so right now we're gonna, I'm just gonna cd into the actual application directory. So I'm inside of it right now, and if we start this right now, it's gonna be the very basic React startup page, which is gonna be the symbol spinning. I'll just do that just to show you guys. I'm just gonna take just a couple seconds, and yeah, as you guys can see, it's just the React logo spinning. So right now we don't actually need any of that because this isn't what we're really going to be doing, so we can actually just delete all of this. So I'm going to delete all of that, and we can also delete that logo import because we're not going to be using that. So before we start, the first thing I want to do is I want to create like a browser bird. So I thought of 2 different routes that we're going to have so far, and the first one I'm going to be doing is probably a catalog page and a home page. We can also expand this to have like a contact me page and about us page. But for now, I'm just going to set these 2 as my main pages that we're going to have. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go import browser router and switch and also root. And these will all be from react-router-dom. So then right under, actually right above this one, we're first going to have to do the browser router. We don't want to put that right there, we want to put that under div. So inside of here, actually always good practice to space out components. So inside of div, we're going to put in, so we're probably going to have a navigation bar, which is just going to have the different pages so that people can access them. But we don't have that linked yet, so I'm just going to do the switch first. So we've already imported that. So switch, and the 2 routes we're going to be doing are the home page. So for the home page route, I'm probably just going to make that the slash. So I'm just going to make the path just a slash. And this slash just represents where it's going to be visited. So the component right now, the component is going to be the home page, but we don't have that yet. So I'm just going to go this for now. And the route for the other one will be the same. Won't be the same. I'm just going to go exact path again. And this one will be catalog or slash catalog. Both these will have components after. So that looks good to me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a nav bar. So I can do this by going to, I have one inside here. If I do new file inside of here, actually, let's not worry about that yet. We'll just go new file inside of source. So this new file will be the navbar, so I'm just going to name this navbar.jsx. So inside of our navbar, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to import React. Import React from React. And then we're also going to do, I think that's all we need to do so far actually. So then under here we're going to go a const navbar is equal to, and this will just be to redirect it after, return and then line a semicolon here, export default navbar. Just make sure these 2 things are the exact same. Okay, so when we're thinking of a navbar, we kind of want one like if we went on a normal website. And let's just go on like google.com news or something, right? If we're on a website like this, we will kind of want something like this, but like across. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to style it. So when I think of the styling, the first thing I want to do is I want to go const Nav Bar Wrapper, and this is going to be equal to let me just think for 1 second. Actually, right here, let's import styled. Import styled styled from styled dash components. So that looks pretty good. Maybe this is going to go styled dot div, and then let's see. So let's make the background color just white because we want this to appear on every single page. We don't want to interfere. Let's just go display as flex, so all the components will just be spread. Let's align all the items in the center. So let's center all this. Let's just justify the contents as center as well. Just dash content center, and that's probably all we need for now. Still doesn't like this. Unexpected. Oh, it should be that, not that. Whoops. This should also be this. I accidentally used the thing you put it like on top before, like don't like that, then instead of like the right one. So yeah, this looks good to me. Probably gonna need another one just for the page wrapper, I think. Let's do page wrapper. Let's also put a styled dot div or styled dot nav. I always do the wrong one. So let's go display flex align dash items center, and let's do list dash style none. Let's also make one for page reference. Const page reference. Let's equal to styled link, and these will be for like all the different pages we're gonna have. So the display on these will be flex. Display flex padding 14 pixels. These are really just arbitrary now. You guys can set these to whatever you want. Font dash size 20px. Let's go font dash weight. Let's make these all bold. Oops. Let's see what else we want. Let's align all the items in the center. Let's make the font family. Font style. What should we make the font family? Let's do a classic one. Sans dash. Let's go font dash style. Let's make this normal. Let's go font dash weight. Let's just make this 400. Let's just go color. Let's make this hashtag 3D 4246. What should we do? Line height, I guess. Height 1.5. Cursor 0.2. Oh, I forgot to put semicolons behind some of these. Sorry about that. Let's do that. Let's go text decorative. Decoration, I mean, not decorative. None. And then let's do a hover. So when they hover on it, it changes color. So and hover. Let's make the color turn to black, so they know they've hovered on it. So that looks pretty good to me. For the last one, so right now I already have a logo that I'm going to be using. but you guys can use whatever logo you want. I'm just going to create a wrapper for the logo as well. So logo wrapper, let's put a styled. The reason I'm doing a styled link right here is because I want them to be able to go back to the home page if they click on the logo. So I'm just going to do the same thing right here. Let's go display again, flex. Let's go justify dash content flex dash start. Put semicolon on this one. Let's go const logo equals styled dot img. We're going to be importing that really soon. Let's go max dash width 220 pixels. Let's go margin dash top 15 pixels. Let's go margin dash bottom 15 px. Looks good to me. Oh, I lost this one. It's okay. So that looks all good to me. Okay. That's pretty much all we need for now. Is there anything else we really need here? I guess we need to import the logo and the link. Because we're gonna need, because we're linking, every time we click on the logo, we want it to go back to the home page. So we're actually going to have to import link here. So import link from React dash router dash DOM. Actually, one more thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna create a logo right now. Logo creator. Let's see. Let's just use this one. Who needs this? Let's search wheels. Huh, this may or may not have been how I created mine. Oh, huh. Let's just get this. I'll just make it into like nice. This does look kind of atrocious, but you know that's okay. Wheels, library, catalog. Let's do this. Do this. Why is that font so small? I have no clue. Let's just bold this. So that does look pretty good to me. So crop it now to just be a little bit above, just like that. Sick. So I'm just gonna save this, save the logo. No, we don't. We can just download it with low resolution. So I'm just gonna show in the folder. I'm gonna put it right inside of where my directory is right now. So what I'm actually going to do is, you guys can't see me doing this right now, but I'll show you guys in just a second. So right now we're currently, let's see, right here. Okay. Sick. So downwards. So inside right here, we're inside the directory right now. I'm actually just going to create a new folder right here inside of source. I'm going to go new, I'm going to call this folder assets, just because that's where I'll put all the pictures and stuff inside of it. It already has an assets folder. What? Oh, I already created one. Oh, is this a different, oh, this is not the right, huh. Whoops. Where is this inside right now? Sorry guys. Desktop. Okay, this is the right folder. So if we go out, get out of this for a second. Whoops. Just bring this one back here. So inside of here, I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this assets. So inside of our assets folder, this is where I'm going to be putting all the logos and stuff. So I'm going to drag and drop the logo I just made which should be this one hopefully. So if I open it, yep, it's the one we just made. I have to rename to something easy, so I'm just going to name it to logo.png instead of that. So that's all good and dandy. And then up here, I'm going to go, so right now if we go inside of our assets folder, which should, if we refresh this, we can see we have a assets folder. Okay, our assets folder is not where I thought it was, but that's okay, I think. That's all inside of source. So we're going to put this into source. Yep. So now inside of source we have assets. So right here I'm going to go import from, actually not from, I'm thinking of Python. I'm just going to import logo from. And then we're going to go dot/assets/ logo.png, and this will import that picture we just made. So now we're going to go back to the nav bar, and then in here I'm going to go Nav Bar Wrapper as just the open wrapper for everything. And inside of this, let's go logo wrapper to, and this is just gonna, so when they click on the logo, it's going to go directly back to the home page. So you can set this as anything, but I'm going to set this back to my home page, which is just / I made it. So it looks good. And then I'm going to go the logo source as logo src is equal to logo. And this logo is just whatever we imported right here, or whatever we called it. And we'll close that. So that looks all good and dandy. So then after that, we want the page wrapper. And then we're going to do 2 page references. So right now we only have 2 pages, or 2 pages I can think of, which is the catalog page and the home page. We're going to be adding more pages eventually, but for now we're just going to keep it really simple. We're just going to do this. So page reference 2 equals, one's going to be /, and we're just going to call this one home. And the other, we're going to go page reference again, whoops, reference 2 equals, and this will be /catalog. And make sure these are going to be the same ones that you named over here. So if we go back here, we can see that we did these 2 exact ones. So go back in the nav bar, /catalog, and we're just going to say this one as catalog. Nice. And then page wrapper. So this looks all pretty nice and dandy. So we just finished our nav bar, so we can actually go back into our app.js and we can import this now. So how we import this is we're going to go import navbar from ./navbar. And it's because it's in the same file, so it's just / and whatever we can name the file. And we don't have to put the .jsx here. That's that. So that looks pretty good. So right under the div class name, before the switch, we're actually going to put the navbar here. So we're going to put the navbar here. So that looks pretty good. Actually, and let's try run this. So now we're saving this. It's probably not going to be much. Const navbar. Okay, so there's an error in there. So let's go back into this navbar and see. So it's saying because it's a const, it doesn't like that. Huh. Why wouldn't it like that? Let's see. Parsing error, unexpected token. Let's see. It's kind of weird. I wonder why that's happening. Doesn't like the fact that it's a const. Okay, no, that's not the problem anymore. So now the module can't resolve reactor dash order dash dom. Did I spell that wrong? From react dash rotor dash dom. React dash ruter dash dom. Do I have to MPI that? Huh. Let's try MPing that. See if it works after that. So let's go back into here. Let's go back into our transfer creator. Just gonna control C this one for now. Let's enter that. MPI reactor dash rotor dash dom. Let's see if that fixes it. Oh, it's probably because I didn't put a semicolon here. Huh. But we can also do that just in case. It's always good to go on PMI anyways, you know. Just if anything doesn't work, just go on PMI and it usually solves it. Or hopefully solves it. If you guys have enjoyed this content, please leave a like. And I'd really like if you guys could subscribe as well. If you guys have any comments or any ways I can improve this or any questions you guys have about your application, please let me know. And I'll try my best to answer your questions and help solve your guys' problems. Wow, this is taking a really long time. What? This is... Huh. Just haven't done this in a while. It usually doesn't take this long, but sometimes this does happen. Just gonna take a quick second. So while this is going on, actually we're just gonna start making our footer. Our footer is gonna be pretty easy compared to like everything else that we're gonna be making. So let's just create this right now, right? That's loading. So let's go new file here. Let's create something called a footer. Footer.jsx. Nice. So inside of our footer, the first thing we want to always do is go import React from React. We're going to go import styled from styled components again. Styled dash components. Nice. And we're just going to create a wrapper here. Wrapper is equal to styled.div. This is where I make dot div. Why is doing that? Dot div. Okay. Let's go display. Let's make that flex. Let's make the flex direction column. Let's go align dash items center. Pretty average ones, or not average, similar ones. Let's just make the margin 50 px. Let's finish that. Next, let's go to credits. So go styled.p. Nice. Just go font dash size. We'll just make this 14 pixels. Actually, we don't make this too big. Let's make this 12 instead. Let's go font dash family. Let's do the same. You know, let's just copy and paste what we had for the Navbar. Normal 400. Color will be the same. Actually, we'll copy line height too. Let's go with that, and let's just paste that right here. Because I'm lazy. Nice, and then we'll close this. That looks pretty good. So I'll go const footer. This is going to be equal to kind of similar. Let's go return. Let's open the wrapper we just made. And let's make the credits. So inside of credits, I'm going to do that that @ symbol. Copyright symbol. So let's use the symbol to copy that. So I'm gonna go paste. Let's go 2020 Wheels library catalog. Website by Wheels. This is, you guys definitely don't have to do this. This is just this is not really that necessary, but I just do it because it's kind of cool. But yeah, okay, let's just close this right here. This is still, wow, what is, I have no clue what's happening here. I did not think that was going to take so long. Let's go export default footer, and let's import it back in our JS class. So inside of our JS class, we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to go import footer from /footer. Switch. So we want to put that under the switch, but inside of the div. So we're just going to put it right here. So let's go and put footer. Don't need to put anything inside that. That's good. So that's pretty good to me. While we're at it, I'm just going to create a new file inside of this. And we're going to call this. Huh, it's done. Okay, let's try starting. So right now we don't need to start both of them. I mean, we can. So if we want to start both of them, we can just go on this one, npm run start. What did I name this again actually? Go package I can start dash flask. So I'm just going to run start dash flask, and this will run the server. But we don't necessarily need to do this right now, just because we're not calling any API, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go npm start in this one, but we will eventually when we start doing that. So oh, I keep forgetting I'm on the right library. This happens too many times. Npm start. So let's see if it works this time. Cross my fingers. Yeah, I still don't know if it's working. It's taking. Let's do this. Count results style dash components. Oh. That's because I didn't npm style components. Whoops, sorry guys. I keep forgetting because usually I just like npm all this stuff at the start. So I'm just going to go npm I dash styled components. Press enter on this. Hopefully this one does not take as long as the last one, so then that would be quite sad. Let me just this should probably take like a couple seconds, or I'm thinking it should take a couple seconds. Let's go. So yeah, this one took way quicker. Let's go npm start again. Hopefully it starts this time. Let's see why it crashed this time. Okay, so let's check what it is. Let's see. Yeah, there was just a small problem. I figured out really quickly. So the reason the problem was caused was because I forgot to add some semicolons behind some of these. So after I add semicolons behind all of the ones from React, the DAO's out components, and also for these ones as well, and it's also inside app.js, I was able to control save this, and then it finally worked. So this is what it looks like right now. Obviously these two buttons won't connect anywhere right now just because we haven't made the specific pages, but this is just what it's going to look like at the start of the page. So I hope you guys liked this tutorial and you guys were able to learn something from it. And we're going to be releasing the next video in just a couple days, and in that video I'm going to create the home page. So thanks for watching, everyone, and please like and subscribe if you like the content, and comment if you guys have any problems or any improvements you guys think I should make. Thanks again for watching, and see you guys later.